You are now live. This is my first live stream on. Oh, I like this. It's showing the live viewers. Let me see. Let me check this out. This is my first time going live on my new PC. So y'all just bear with me for 1 second. We live. We live. We live. Let me see if we went live. Yeah, we live. It says that we're live. Bowsette, first one in the chat. What's up, Bowsette? Nathan, what's up? KK, what's up, everybody coming into the chat? We are live. And let's do an intro real quick, and then we're going to get started. I'm streaming from my new PC, y'all. Hey, Al, what's up, bro?
Oh, we have our camera! Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
All right, let's go. What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? This is my first live stream from this new. I have a new PC, so I don't have all my settings yet. I don't have all my settings set up. So this is sort of a test stream. I still don't have my autofocus on my webcam off. A couple of other things, but we're here. Hey, y'all, let me know if the stream is clear, if y'all can see me fine, hear me fine. Let me just pull it up on my page. Make sure PC. So I don't have all my settings yet. I don't have all my settings. Looks good. But bro, before we get started, the specs of the PC is a 4080 RTX graphics card. What is the most powerful graphics cards out right now? I don't know. I just knew that this would be a good setting. No more grape eat trees. Super Mario. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about E3 in this stream as well. But set up. So let me mute my how do I take that off? All right, that's on mute now. All right, we good. All right, yeah, we're going to talk about the whole E3 situations. 4090. I got a 4080. I'm close. So I could pretty much stream any game at max settings if I wanted to. So we lit. All right. Let's get to the news. We have a couple of dope news items. Let me see. I don't even think I have all my gifts and all that stuff set. Got my DJ Khaled stuff. How's he still here? Some of my stuff just transferred over, bro. I still got some stuff. All right, let's get to the news. The first, wait, I didn't say what's up to more people. Bowsette, K, Nathan, L, what's up, L? Justin Admiral, Super Mario, no more grape eat tree. That was the best. I remember that Super Mario. Mario, hope McDeal, hope y'all doing good, bro. Always good to see y'all in the chat. It's pretty clear. All right, so I'm waiting for a 5090 to build a PC. Nah, we good for right now, bro. We gotta be good. Thing costs $3,000. All right. The first news item. Apparently, a Nintendo Switch 2 game has leaked. And this is coming from comicbook.com. It says another Switch 2 game has been confirmed, reportedly. Nintendo's Insider has leaked a major Switch 2 game releasing next year alongside the rumored Nintendo's next Nintendo console. Though right now there's no word if the game will be a Nintendo Switch 2 launch game or not. So we don't know if this game is going to be at launch or when it's coming out. But this is supposedly coming to the Switch. All right. Whatever the case, the game in question has already been announced. In fact, it was announced last week at the Game Awards. And those who grew up playing games on the Nintendo Game Boy and the Super Nintendo will need no introduction to the game. In case you missed it, at the Game Awards, Square Enix announced Visions of Mana, a new mainline entry in the Mana series, one of the best RPGs. Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo, one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo, bro. I love that game. The title screen music, and I just love the game from beginning to end. All right. It started back in 1991, originally as a Final Fantasy spin-off. Right now, the game is slated to arrive in 2024 on PC, PS4, PS5, and the Xbox Series X and S. The Nintendo Switch is suspiciously missing from the list. So the Switch version was not announced. And that is apparently because it's going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 game. And so the reason why the game has not been announced for any Nintendo platforms is, I'm sure when Nintendo does the Nintendo reveal, they do like a sizzle reel, this will probably be one of the games. Now, this is coming from well-known Nintendo insider Zippo. So I guess he has some credibility that this will be one of Square Enix's first games on the new Nintendo Switch console. All right. And let me see what it says. All right. According to Zippo, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, apparently. Hold on, it might get juicier. Zippo adds that Square Enix is planning extensive support of the console with franchises both big and small. Expect a Final Fantasy 16 Ultimate Edition on the Switch 2. Expect heavy support. And Square Enix lately have been heavily supporting Nintendo. There are JRPGs sell great on Nintendo consoles, and so it just makes sense. This is a direct quote. Speaking of which, I am now hearing that this new installment of the Mana series will be coming to Nintendo's new console, alongside the other announced platforms, claims Zippo. This will be one of Square Enix's first games released for the new system, so that's pretty exciting, and just the tip of the iceberg, as Square Enix is planning extensive support on the next system. So that was the exact quote. Visions of Mana. The game does look dope. This game, hopefully, it could be running at 60 frames per second. On the Switch 2, we want most of our games to be 60 frames per second. So this is dope. But we have another one. This next news item. OMG. E3 is officially done. And the writing was on the wall. Okay, Mommy said you can have this? There you go. All right, there you go. Here. All right, go. All right, so y'all can hear my wife yelling at the kids in the background. Here we go. E3 is officially dead. The writing has been on the wall for years. They've just been prolonging the inevitable. And this comes via an official statement from E3. It says, we know the entire industry, players and creators alike, have a lot of passion for E3. We share that passion. We know it's difficult to say goodbye to such a beloved event, but it's the right thing to do, given the new opportunities our industry has to reach fans and partners. And I saw more, let me see the tweet I saw. This is actually a direct tweet from E3. And this is what they also said. After more than 2 decades of E3, each one bigger than the last, the time has come to say goodbye. Thanks for the memories. Wow. And I have to say, I'm glad I was able to experience at least one E3. Nintendo actually bought me a ticket to E3. So that was dope. I got to meet Reggie Fils-Aimé. I got to meet the voice of Mario. I met so many people from Nintendo Treehouse. Andre from Game Explain. It was just a dope E3 experience. But all good things must come to an end. Nintendo killed E3. Hey, Nintendo killed E3. What killed E3 were the Nintendo Directs. When Nintendo realized, hold on, we don't need to go live on stage, save millions of dollars, and we still get the same level of viewership. And then what happened next? PlayStation, Sony, State of Play, or those big PlayStation events. Xbox was the last company that was really still going for E3 because they didn't get as much support with their digital events. But everybody went digital. And then the third party developers started doing their own digital presentations. And so from there, you met Eric at E3. No, I didn't meet Eric at E3. Was Eric at that E3? No, I didn't meet him at E3. Me and Erica, we've been talking. We never met in person. We were a crazy thing. We were supposed to meet up in New York. I shared when all the news broke out about it. I shared our DMs on Twitter. But me and Erica were cool. He used to just pop in on my streams live, and we used to play Splatoon together. But we didn't meet in person. No, we never met in person. We were about to, which is so crazy. But E3, yeah, and COVID too. Just COVID was the final nail in the coffin. But truth be told, it was declining before COVID. So E3 is officially dead. It's all good. I got to go. And you know what? I prefer to just the comforts of my home and watch all the games. And I like the Nintendo Direct. It cut out all the fluff. We don't got to wait for a CEO to get on stage for them to introduce the CEO. The awkward CEO try to crack jokes to lighten the mood. It was just straight digital. And the companies liked it because they really control the content. Remember Nintendo Skyward Sword? Yeah? Okay, hold on 1 second. Skyward Sword, when they did the Wii presentation where the Wiimote wasn't working correctly, all that stuff the companies hated. With the digital presentations, they could pre-record everything, edit out all the mistakes, and go from there. And so E3 is D-E-D, dead. I know how to spell dead. All right. The next news item is also pretty dope. Hey, shout out to everybody coming into the stream. Give the stream a thumbs up. We're at 12 likes. I know y'all are watching the stream and you didn't give it a thumbs up yet. Let's get it to 20 likes right now. Bro, speaking of the Switch 2, the Zelda director has been talking about the current Switch hardware and specifically some of the technical limitations they've had to overcome because of the power of the current Switch, which points to they can't wait for more powerful technology. All right. Tears of the Kingdom director Hidemaru Fubayashi, he talked to IGN, and this is the question that IGN asks. At what point did you feel like you ran up against the Switch's technical limitations, and how did you overcome them to create this frankly astonishing technical achievement on the Nintendo Switch? His response is very interesting. This is what he says. Well, as you're aware, one of the key features to the game is the ability to travel seamlessly from between the different layers of the world that we've made. One of the things that was so impressive with Tears of the Kingdom, going from the Sky Islands, diving down into the huge open world seamlessly. Like, how did they pull this off? Like with the Switch's hardware, it felt like we had some kind of SSD fast traveling going on in the background. But I could tell what it was doing. That's why it was so high up, because they was probably loading everything while you were falling. But you could still see everything while you were falling. So they were able to mask that real good. But this is what he says. So from a traveling all the way from the sky down to the surface and then beyond that into the depths below. And this was something that I think that type of movement was something I had previously envisioned or thought it would be a very great to achieve, but knew that this was something on previous hardware that was likely impossible. But when I knew we were going to take that on as a challenge, I thought we'd really be able to do this without loading. I mean, there is some loading that occurs as you're doing it, but it's hidden in the background. That's what they're able to pull it off. And then I saw we were able to really pull off that seamless travel between the layers of the world. I thought, wow, the team we have working on this are really something special. We've got some special people working on it. Yeah, how they were able to pull that off on the Switch's hardware was amazing. This reminds me of just playing Spider-Man Miles Morales on my PS5. Now that's real SSD fast loading, bro. You go into the subway, you load out, bam, everything's just loaded instantly. They were able to hide that with Zelda, with Link diving into the different layers of the world, but it just felt so seamless and special. And I remember while I was playing the game, stop Samuel. I remember while I was playing the game, I was blown away. I remember saying that while I was streaming. I was like, whoa, how Nintendo was able to pull this off is crazy. And so this was dope. This was dope. This was dope. And this interview hints that they know that they're ready for a new Nintendo console. And I'm sure they're already doing some groundwork testing on the Switch 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. I'm sure there's going to be a Switch 2 upgrades to both of these games for free if you've already purchased the game, probably having both games running at higher resolution, higher frame rate. So let's check it out. Now, I'm almost hesitant that it's going to be 60 frames per second on the Switch 2. It could be, but even the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X struggling to run open world games at 60 frames per second. So I'm thinking they're going to have smoother resolution, because when you're using the Ultra Hand, the resolution does dip. And even though it's 30 frames, it's not a consistent 30 frames. There are some hiccups, especially in Breath of the Wild. Once you go into the forest, the frame rate is all over the place. So I'm seeing, even if they target 1880p locked 30 frames for Zelda, now, because it's an open world game, I want my games to be at 60 frames per second, most of them on the Switch 2. But I still thought that this was dope stuff. All right, we have another one. The next news item. Nintendo says your Switch Year in Review 2023 is almost here. This is what Nintendo for America has tweeted out. Let's go to the official Nintendo for America Twitter. Oh, I'm not even logged in to my Twitter on this computer. I still got to log in, so RIP. But they've tweeted out. Let me go to this article and see if I could pull out the actual tweet to put on the stream for y'all dudes and dudettes. Yeah, this is it. The Nintendo Switch 23 Year in Review is almost here. You'll be able to check out your personalized recap soon. What do you think your most played Switch game of the year will be? Now, I played all the major big games. Pikmin 4 was dope. I beat Mario RPG. I still haven't beat Mario Wonder. I'm in the last world in Mario Wonder, but I'll probably beat it sometime this week. Bro, I even forgot Metroid Prime was this year? I beat Metroid Prime. I didn't realize that was the year. Beat Metroid Prime. Beat Tears of the Kingdom. So I've beaten all the games. All the major first-party Nintendo games. But the game that I know I'm going to have the most ridiculous hours in is 2K on the Switch. So NBA 2K24, that's the game I play mostly on my gaming channel every day. So I'm going to have tons of hours in that game. But the Nintendo Year in Review, dope. This lets me know that Nintendo can do achievements, but this is a dope recap of this is what I envision Nintendo to do with achievements. So I'm glad they do this every year so we could get our gaming history each year. And I'm sure like maybe in like 10 years of doing this year in review, they're probably going to have a decade in review or something like that, which I think is pretty dope. All right. And one more news item. Bro, Nintendo continues to dominate in Japan in both software and hardware sales. The Nintendo Switch family of consoles has sold 296,000 units this week. The PlayStation 5 console was close in second place with 231,000. But that's crazy how the Switch 8-year-old console, and it's still outselling the PS5, more powerful hardware in Japan. And not just that, but the best games, selling games, Super Mario RPG is number 2, Mario Wonder is number 3, WarioWare. So Nintendo has a couple games. Pikmin 4 is still charting in the top 10. So Nintendo is still killing it in sales. All right, y'all. Those are all the news items. This is my first stream. Y'all have just been a part of Obi-Wan Plays history. This is my first stream on my new PC. I hope the quality is good. I'm still working out some of the kinks. I still have to, for this PC, I got me a new Elgato capture card that I'm going to be setting up to stream. This is a Elgato HD60X that I'm going to be setting up for this PC to do some streaming on 2K. So I'm going to be setting that up too. All right, y'all. That's it. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
Oh, we have our camera. Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Obi-Wan Plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan Plays.